Assalamu alaikum students. Now we are going to see Geography Unit 4 Part 4. Geography Unit 4 Part 4. India, Resources and Industries. India, Resources and Industries. Now, industries we are going to see. Already we have seen in the last classes about the resources. Now we are going to see about the industries. Agro-based industries, forest-based industries, mineral-based industries, automobile industries, software industries, electrical and electronic industries. These industries we are going to see. Agro-based industries. In agro-based industries, cotton textile industries, jute textile, silk industry, sugar industry. First we are going to see about the cotton textile industries. Agro-based industries. What is meant by agro-based industries? The industries use agricultural products as their raw material. The industries use agricultural product for their basic raw materials. For example, cotton textile industry, jute industry, sugar industry. These are known as the agro-based industries. Cotton textile industries. Cotton textile industries is based on indigenous raw materials. Cotton. It contributes about 14% industrial production, provides employment to 35 million persons and 4% towards GDP, Gross Domestic Product. Mumbai in Maharashtra is the leading cotton textile center and it is called as the Manchester of India. The following factors favor the cotton textile industries in Mumbai. Location of port facility for the export of finished goods. Well connected through rail and road link with cotton growing areas. Humid coastal climate favors yarning. Availability of capital goods and finance. Availability of manpower. Textile is a broad term which includes cotton, jute, wool, silk and synthetic fiber textiles. This sector in India is the second largest in the world. First cotton textile mill was established at Fort Gloucester near Kolkata in 1818. Traditional sectors like handloom, handicrafts and small power loom units are the biggest source of employment for millions of people in rural and semi-urban areas. Currently, India is the third largest producer of cotton and has the largest loom arc and ring spindles in the world. At present, cotton textile industry is the largest organized modern industry of India. Ginning is the process of separating cotton seed from cotton. The higher concentration of textile mill in and around Mumbai makes it as Manchester of India. Presence of black cotton soil in Maharashtra, humid climate, presence of Mumbai port, availability of hydropower, good market and well-developed transport facility favor the cotton textile industry in Mumbai. The major cotton textile industries are concentrated in the states of Maharashtra, Gujarat, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Coimbatore is the most important center in Tamil Nadu with 200 mills out of its 435. 200 mills out of its 435 and called as Manchester of South India. Manchester of South India is known as Coimbatore. Manchester of India is known as Mumbai. Manchester of South India is known as Coimbatore. Erode, Tirupur, Karur, Chennai, Tirunelveli, Madurai, Thuthukudi, Salem, Virudhunagar are the other major cotton textile center in the state. The other major cotton textile centers in the states are Erode, Tirupur, Karur, Chennai, Tirunelveli, Madurai, Thuthukudi, Salem and Virudhunagar. The major cotton textile industries in India are Maharashtra, Gujarat, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. The major cotton textiles in Tamil Nadu are Erode, Tirupur, Karur, Chennai, Tirunelveli, Madurai, Thuthukudi, Salem and Virudhunagar. Manchester of India is known as Mumbai. Manchester of South India is known as Coimbatore. Jute sector has been playing an important role in the economy of country. It provides sizable employment in the agricultural and industrial sector. About 4 million farmers are engaged in the cultivation of jute. India tops in the production of ram jute and jute goods and second in the export of jute goods next to Bangladesh. First place goes to Bangladesh. Jute products including gunny bags, canvas, pack sheets, jute webs, hessins, carpets, cordage and twines. Now dust is also being used in plastic furniture insulation. Bleached fibers to blend with wool. It is also mixed with cotton to make carpets and blankets. Nearly 90% jute industries are located in West Bengal, mainly along the Hooghly River. Recently, there has been dispersal of jute industry in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. Jute is a low-priced fiber used mainly for making packaged materials like gunny bags. Today, jute is blended with cotton and wool to produce textiles. This is the second important textile industry in India after cotton textile. Jute is the golden fibers. Jute is known as golden fiber, which meets all the standards of goods packing with its natural, renewable, biodegradable and eco-friendly products. The first jute mill in India was established at Risra near Kolkata in 1854 by the Englishman George Auckland. India tops in the production of raw jute and jute goods and second in the export of jute goods next to Bangladesh. Jute products includes gunny bags, canvas, pack sheets, jute web, carpets, cordage, hessins and twines. Now, jute is also being used in plastic furniture and insulation, bleaching fibers to blend with wool. It is also mixed with cotton to make carpet and blankets. The major jute producing areas in West Bengal and concentrated along the Hooghly River within the radius of 6 km of Kolkata. Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Assam, Chhattisgarh and Odisha are the other jute goods producing areas. National Jute Board is headquartered at Kolkata. National Jute Board is headquartered at Kolkata. Silk industry. India has been well known for the production of silk since the ancient times. India is the second largest producer of raw silk next to China. First place goes to China in the silk industries. In the jute, first place goes to Bangladesh. Karnataka is the largest producer of silk. Other major producers of silk are West Bengal, Jammu Kashmir, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Assam and Tamil Nadu states. CSTRI, Central Silk Technologies Research Institute, is the only research institute in the country dedicated to the research and developmental activities related to silk technology. CSTRI was established in the year 1983 by the Central Silk Board, Ministry of Textile, Government of India having headquarters at Bangalore. Office of the Development Commissioner of Handlooms was set up as an attached non-participating office on 20th November 1975 under the Ministry of Commerce. At present, it is functioning under the Ministry of Textiles, headquarters at Udyog Bhavan, New Delhi. Sugar industry. Indian sugar industry is the second largest agro-based industry in India. Sugar factories are located near to the areas of cultivation due to the following factors. Sugarcane is a weight-losing material. It cannot be stored for long time as it loses sucrose content. It cannot be transported for long distances since sugarcane harvesting is done in a particular season and crushing needs to happen within a limited period. Sugar factories do not function throughout the year. Uttar Pradesh and Bihar alone account for 70% of sugar production. So this belt is known as Sugar Bowl of India. Punjab, Haryana, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu are the sugar producing states of India. Nellikuppam, Pugalur, Coimbatore, Pandya-Rajapuram are the famous centers of sugar production in Tamil Nadu. Government of India has developed a dual price system for internal sugar trade. Every sugar mill has to sell 40% of its production to the government at a fixed price. The government sells this sugar through public distribution system PDS. Rest of the 60% is sold in the open market at a higher price. At present, this is the second largest agro-based industry of India after cotton textiles. India is the world's second largest producer of sugarcane after Brazil. India exports some of its surplus sugar to United States of America, United Kingdom, Indonesia, Malaysia, Iran and Sri Lanka. Sugar can be produced from sugarcane, sugar beets or any other crop which have sugar content. Sugarcane is the main source of sugar. At present, this is the second largest agro-based industry of India after cotton textiles. India is the world's second largest producer of sugarcane after Brazil. Sugar industry is decentralized and located near the sugarcane growing areas as they are weight losing and bulky to transport. Uttar Pradesh is the largest producer of sugar, producing about 50% of the country's total. Other major producers are Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Punjab, Gujarat, Haryana and Madhya Pradesh. These states account for more than 90% of sugar mills and sugar production. Forest-based industries. Forests provide us with different types of materials which are used as raw materials for certain industries like paper, lamp, sports goods, plywoods, etc. Paper industries. Paper industry produces numerous types of paper that comes in various sizes such as sheet paper, paper boxes, tissues, paper bags, stationery envelopes and printed paper products such as books, periodicals and newspapers. In India, the softwood is the principal raw material used for making paper, especially newsprint and high-class printing paper. Paper is the important one for education and literacy, and its use is an index of advancement in these two fields as well as overall well-being of the society. The first paper mill of India was started in 1812 at West Bengal. The first successful effort was made in 1867 with the setting up of the Royal Bengal Paper Mills at Ballygunge near Kolkata. The raw material for paper industry includes wood, palm, bamboo, sabai grasses, waste paper and bagasse. West Bengal is the largest producer of paper in the country, followed by Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and Tamil Nadu. National Newsprint and Paper Mills NAPA is in the district of Madhya Pradesh. India has a rich diversity of forest resources which are capable of supporting a wide variety of industry. The most important is the paper industry. Paper industry is a vital and core industry for any country. The raw material of paper industries include wood pulp, bamboo, sabai grasses, waste paper and bagasse. Location of the industries is greatly influenced by bulky raw materials and to a lesser extent by market. The Indian paper industry is ranked one among the 15th top global paper industry in the world. The leading states in paper productions in our country are West Bengal, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Mineral-based industries. Mineral-based industries use both metallic and non-metallic minerals as raw materials. The major mineral-based industries of our country is the iron and steel industry. Location of iron and steel industries in India. India's major iron and steel industries are located either near the coal fields or iron ore mines, or midway between the coal and iron ore fields. Most of our country's major iron and steel industries are located in the Chota Nagpur Plateau region due to the following reasons. High-grade hematite and magnetite iron ore are available from the mines of Jharkhand, Bihar, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Zaria and Singhbhum in Jharkhand, Raniganj in West Bengal have abundant coking coal suited for the manufacture of high-grade steel. West Bengal and Jharkhand states are rich in flux materials needed for purifying. Limestone from Ranchi, silica from Jabalpur and Dhanband dolomite from Madhya Pradesh, quartz from Bihar are available in close proximity. Distribution of iron and steel industries. India has 11 integrated steel plants and 150 mini steel plants and a large number of rolling and re-rolling mills. Tata Iron and Steel Company TISCO. In 1907, Tata Iron and Steel Company was shipped at Jamshedpur. Now it is called Tata Steel Limited. It is the oldest or the largest integrated iron and steel plant in India. It is the 10th largest producer of iron and steel in the world. The company produces pig iron and steel. Indian Iron and Steel Company IISCO. The steel plant at Kulti, Burnpur and Hirapur were integrated and the Indian Iron and Steel Company was set up at Burnpur in 1919. The control and management of IISCO were taken over by SAIL, Steel Authority of India, in 1972. The company produces pig iron and crude steel. Vishveshwara Iron and Steel Limited VISL. Vishveshwara Iron and Steel Limited were set up in 1923 at Bhadravati in Shimoga district in Karnataka. It produces alloy and special steel. Hindustan Steel Limited HSL Bhilai. The HSL Bhilai is located in the Durg district of Chhattisgarh. Started its production in 1959. Bhilai's rail and structural mill are one of the most modern and largest in the world. It has also started making plates for ship building industry. Hindustan Steel Limited HSL Rourkela. The Rourkela plant was started in 1965 in the Sundargarh district of Odisha. Its major products include hot and cold rolled sheets, galvanized sheets and electrical steel plates. Hindustan Steel Limited HSL Durgapur. Durgapur steel plant is located at district of West Bengal. It was set up in 1959. It started its production in 1962. This plant specializes in the manufacture of alloy steel, construction materials and railway items like wheel axles and sleepers. Hindustan Steel Limited HSL Bokaro. The Bokaro steel plant is situated in the Hazaribagh district of Jharkhand. It started its operation in 1972. The sludge and slag of the plant are used in making fertilizer at Sindri. The Salem Steel Plant. The Salem Steel Plant is located at Salem in Tamil Nadu and started its production in 1982. This plant is the major producer of the world-class stainless steel which is exported to many advanced countries in the world. The Vijayanagar Steel Plant. The Vijayanagar Steel Plant has been set up at Tornagal in Hospet district in Karnataka. Visakhapatnam Steel Plant. Visakhapatnam Steel Plant came into operation in 1992. This is the first plant in the Shore region. The first attempt to produce iron and steel unit was set up at Portunova in Tamil Nadu in 18. The software industry. The software industry has emerged as a major industry in the Indian economy. The main reason for its rapid growth is due to the availability of cheap and skilled young software professionals in our country. Department of Electronics and Information Technology, Ministry of Communication and IT has established IT parks. The main centers are Chennai, Coimbatore, Trivandrum, Bangalore, Mysore, Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Mumbai, Pune, Bhubaneswar, Indore, Gandhinagar, Jaipur, Kolkata, Noida, Mohali and Srinagar. India is home to some of the finest software companies in the world. The software companies in India are reputed across the globe for their efficient IT and business related solutions. The Indian software industry has brought about a tremendous success for the emerging economy. At present, there are more than 500 software companies all over India. It exports software services to nearly 95 countries in the world. The main centers of IT parks are located in Chennai, Coimbatore, Nandippuram, Bangalore, Mysore, Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Mumbai, Pune, Indore, Gandhinagar, Jaipur, Noida, Mohali and Srinagar. In India's software industry began in 1970 with the entry of Tata Consultancy Services (TCS). Along with this, L&T, Infotech, iFlex, Accenture, Cognizant, Galaxy Solution India Private Limited and ITC Infotech are the major software industry in the country. Electronics and electrical industries in India. The electronic industry in India was set up with radio manufacturing in the 1850s. The setting up of Indian telephone industry in 1950 at Bangalore gave a boost to this industry. The industry now meets the needs of post and telegraph, defense, railways, electricity boards, meteorological department, etc. Bengaluru is the leading producer of electronic goods and it is referred as Electronic capital of India. Electronic capital of India is known as Bangalore. The other important centers are Hyderabad, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Kanpur, Pune, Lucknow, Jaipur, Coimbatore. The revolution in the electronic industry has had an impact on lifestyle of the people. The most popular and widely used electronic products today are television, cellular phones, computers, and computer related products like iPad and pen drives, etc. Heavy electrical industries manufacture equipments used for power generation, transmission and utilization, turbines for steam and hydropower plants, boilers for thermal power plants, generators, transformers, switchgears, etc. are the chief products of these industries. The most important company in the field of heavy electrical is Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited (BHEL). It has its plants at Hajwar, Bhopal, Hyderabad, Jammu, Bangalore, Jhansi, and Tiruchirappalli. The industry covers a wide range of products including television sets, transistor sets, telephone exchanges, cellular telegram, computers, and varied equipments for post and railway, defense and meteorological department. Make in India program was launched in 2014 to put India on the world map as a major hub for global design and manufacturing. Major challenges of Indian industries. Industries in India face many problems. Some major problems are listed below: shortage and fluctuation in power supply, non-availability of large block of land, poor access to credit, high rate of interest for borrowed loan, non-availability of cheap laborers, lack of technical and occasional training for employees. Living condition nearby industrial estates. Inappropriate living conditions near industrial estates.